Good afternoon. This is Big Suggs from Sugsation Nation. This is my first YouTube video, and our purpose is going to be to offer mechanics on life. And our first lesson is going to start with commitment. And you might be saying to yourself, why is he telling us about commitment? We know what a commitment is. So let's start out. What is commitment? Now, there are many examples of a commitment. There are marriages, commitments to jobs, commitment to ideals, especially in the religious community where people are committed to God and a service to God. But do you really understand what a commitment is? Many speakers use the analogy of jumping out of a plane. They say, once you jump out of the plane and you've started to go down, you're committed to coming down to the ground. And that's a good analogy because true commitment is something that you do where you don't feel you can change your mind. This can be good or bad, but we're focusing on the good. Let's start with this. What's the difference between a commitment and a decision? With a decision, you change your mind. With a commitment, there is no changing of your mind. Now, when you get married, you make a decision to marry. And if you're truly committed to that marriage, you don't change your mind when things go south, if something goes bad. You fight for that marriage. But if you're not truly committed, or if you're only committed a little bit, you would, say, hey, I'm gonna get a divorce because something didn't happen that I like. A person that's committed to their God or to an ideal will do everything they can to commit. You say, well, how do you mean? Okay, for instance, if you're truly committed, your first thing is you're continuously focused on that idea or that object or whatever it is and how to complete that commitment. Second, you're constantly trying to prove every day of every minute of your life that that commitment is what you want to do and how to keep improving it. You know that it constantly needs an improvement. You always strive to perfect it, to make it right, to achieve it. You don't change your mind about it because it gets hard. Because there's always going to be opposition. There's always going to be people who choose to fight you for your ideas. If you're a Christian, there are people that fight you if you're a Christian. And if you're an atheist, there are people that fight you if you're an atheist. The big thing is we all need to learn to listen to each other and talk to each other, and we can grow from each other as we move forward. Why do we need to worry about commitment? We need that because a commitment is the engine that drives us to do the things we need to do to excel. Why do certain people in life, or the ones we like to talk about, like the Michael Jordans of the world, Usain Bolt, or even people like Jamie Dimon and Warren Buffett and the people that excel at high levels, excel the way they do. And even though many of us have the same education level or training as they do, maybe even higher, it's because their commitment to what it is that they're going after. Every time they do something, they're find a way to better it. They don't allow anyone or anything to deter them from it. They are constantly educating themselves and trying to improve themselves to achieve those ideas. So what I'm saying is if you want to move on, maybe not at those high levels, but at a better level than you are, you need to commit to commitment. So our purpose, as we said before, we want to teach you the mechanics of life. We want to help you to grow, to be the best that you can be. And we'll offer these ideas in upcoming videos. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on post notifications. And that would let me and others know that you're interested in improving yourself, trying to invest in you as a person. Because after all, if you don't invest in you, how can you ever improve?